Good morning and welcome to the Stick with Rick. This morning we're out here in Queen Valley and we're on the search of lost military weapons. Now some might say, hey, what are military weapons doing in the middle of Arizona? Well, out in 1847 there's a party of Army guys out here bringing guns from one fort to another. They got ambushed by some Apaches. Most of the guys got killed, but a lieutenant, a sergeant, they lived it out. They got lucky. Decided to hide out over here in the hills, trying to get away from them. Hid the guns in a cave to get back home a little quicker. Unfortunately, that sergeant, well, he was gunned down on the way to the fort. Lieutenant made it, though. So did his story. Somewhere out in these hills, apparently there's 2 cases of guns that have gone missing. So today we're out here looking for them. Now, the only way I knew about it, I come out here looking for a canyon. The other side of the canyon I found a couple weeks ago where I do believe I can prove the birthplace of civilization here in the United States happened. Way before you heard about any Apaches or Salados or any of them. I mean, this is back before the Great Flood. So we'll get to that later in the next episode or two. But I was trying to find the backside of that canyon last week. I couldn't get out there because the road was closed. I saw this place on the way. I couldn't really explore it because I didn't have tools with me. It wasn't what I was looking for that week. Well, I went home, I did some Google searching, and I found out that this may be the location of the lost dragoon guns. So let's take a walk. Let's see what's going on over here and show you guys around a little bit. Now, as you can see, it's a beautiful morning. Can't really see anything from here. You can maybe see that hole over on the ridge. That's our spot today, that ridge line. We're going to see what's over there. Take a walk with me and I'll show you how it goes. Now, when you're walking out here in the wilderness, the best thing to do is find yourself some animal tracks. What I mean by that is trails that you've seen stomped down by the bigger animals. Goats, cow, anything big. You can see the stoves. You can see the fire out here somebody burnt. Irresponsible people out here. All this grass, you'd figure you'd find a little bit safer place to light some kindling. But you pile this down. We got a camper out here. Might have to be quiet. Don't want to disturb them. Alright, turns out it wasn't a camper. It was just a tarp out here covering something. But we'll take a walk over this way. You see, these old trails, they've been left by the animals. They know where to walk. And they're the easiest paths most of the time. Nice, cool, brisk morning. You can just imagine being a cowboy and an Indian out here, walking through, running from the Apaches or running from the soldiers if you were an Apache. But you come down here a little ways and here's a dry creek. It's a nice, easy walk. But we want to be over there. So, we're going to find our way up this path here. Gotta crouch down through the trees. Look around, make sure you don't see no wildlife. Last thing you want to do is stumble across a line out here. You can see some fresh tracks. May not be an area you want to be in for very long. Got some cows, but those were definitely some big other animals. You can definitely smell freshness out here. So, there it is. Which way do you go now? Come over this way because you really don't want to step on any of the plant life out here. It's been growing for years. Come out here, you start stomping on stuff, you're destroying ecosystems. You don't want to do that. You want to try and not leave any trace of where you've been. You see, God created this world in a certain manner for certain things. every animal has its place. And we too, just like most other animals, are just animals. So it behooves of us to look out for each other. Alright guys, we're approaching the cave here. You can see it. At least I think that's a cave. We're gonna go in there and find out. If you can just imagine running out here. You're running from some Indians, trying not to die. That hole right there, seeing as you can't hardly see it from anywhere else, looks like it'd be the safest spot. And they say when the Indians turned the corner, the way they survived is they shot the first one. Well, this here is a nice little corner, and about the only hole you can see around here. So let's see what's up there and take a look, guys. Now, as you can see, that'd be a perfect hole for two people. So come up, you got plenty of dirt here. It's been buried back in this hole. We know where it goes now. Will we take a look? Yeah. Now, as you can see, guys, this thing comes to a dead end here. But it does look like somebody's mined this at one point. It's a nice deep tunnel. And it does go back quite far. Now, what's that box right there? That's what we're after. What's in that box? Turns out it's just a rock cut square. But you know, there is something back in here. Just got to get back in here a little further and find out. Take you guys up around the corner. And as you can see, it goes quite far back. What's in here, we don't know. But I'm going to try and dig out and see what's down below me, because I do believe this is where those guns just might be. As you can see, it's pretty deep in here. I've gone about, I don't know, a foot deep, and there's still quite a bit there. I imagine I'd take a metal detector back here, and we're gonna find something. So just stay tuned, folks. Next week, metal detecting. So there's a view from the mine here, or whatever this may be. And we're gonna take a little drive down the road, see how far we can get today. But there's supposed to be a lost mine up on Bias Butte. Might just check that out while we're out here. See if we can get a better correlation of where things might have started.